Welcome to the channel, guys. Today I have a special guest, Casual Fragrances, and we're going to be talking about 6 of our top by Kilian fragrances, so stay tuned for that. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button down below, I really do appreciate it. I'm also going to be leaving a link down to Casual Fragrances as well, so check his channel out and subscribe there as well. So today we're going to be talking about our top 6 by Kilian fragrances. We're going to be doing 3 of each, and we're going to start off with the 3 choices from Chris over at Casual Fragrances. So here we go.
Definitely check out my channel. My channel's called Casual Fragrance. If you don't know already, I talk about fragrances, fragrance reviews, and I do free giveaways on my channel. So this video is going to be some Kilian fragrances I tested out. My girlfriend tested them out. So full disclaimer, these fragrances were sent to me from another fragrance reviewer. I would appreciate him sending these fragrances out to me. So we're going to get right into the video. The first one is from Kilian, the first one. And it's no other than, we're going to talk about Black Phantom. Black Phantom, right there. And Black Phantom, I'm going to spray it on the card first and see if my girlfriend likes it. And Black Phantom, it has notes of rum, coffee. We spray on the card. See if she likes this one.
Yeah, I could definitely smell the coffee.
Okay. Smell the rum in it too or not?
Yeah,
Coffee.
it kind of smells like alcoholic coffee.
Okay. Now this fragrance here retails for $2.95, but it does come in a she got the card. It comes in a nice black box with a skull on the top, which is pretty cool. And it comes with a key, and I showed her pictures of it. It's pretty cool. The presentation is very beautiful for the amount you're paying. I do understand it's $300 for 1.7 ounce, so it's kind of pricey, you know, for that fragrance. You know, but with this fragrance here, I need 1 or 2 sprays. I literally, from the time I wore it for about 4 days of work, it is overpowering. It's beast mode. You're getting like between 3 to 4 hours of beast mode off of my skin. It projects it very loud. And longevity, I got well over 22 hours of longevity on my skin. So literally, I can spray this on, go out the whole day. The whole next day, I can still smell this off my skin. And it's not like it's a skin scent. It's like you can still smell it off your skin. I'm not saying it's beast mode anymore, but you can still get whiffs of the fragrance without trying to dig your nose. You go a distance, you still can smell it. I take a shower, and I still have to smell it. Like, you gotta take at least 2 showers to get this
smell
off.
it from the ground where I dropped it.
Yeah, so it is a strong fragrance. For that price point, it's expensive, but it projects a lot out loud. This is a great fall and winter fragrance. I wouldn't say wear this in summer. I wore it because I'm testing it out right now. So, like I said, I'll test out anything. It doesn't matter to me. I'm a reviewer, so I'll take the heat if somebody says the fragrance is too strong. Nobody's complained about it. Most people said, oh, you smell like coffee or you smell like rum. It's just nothing special. But if you're in them type of notes and you want a beast mode heavy winter fragrance, definitely check out Black Phantom. So the next fragrance, and the price point for that, you have a travel size. You get 3 little travel sizes and a travel atomizer to spray it with for $195 too. So if you don't want the full presentation, you save $100 and just get a travel size little thing, and you get 2-3 sprays to bring with you to spray with. So it isn't bad.
You're already spending that much. You might as well get the big one.
It's up to you. The second one on the list here we have is one that she tried and I tried, so we both give our personal opinions on it. So it is no other than the one over here. Is called Dark Lord. So Dark Lord fragrance here has notes of pepper, jasmine, and vetiver, and the same prices go from $2.95 to $195 for this fragrance. It's still a 1.7 ounce bottle. I'm going to spray it on the card. So this one here is very different. I know some people say they don't like it. Some people say they do like it. So, and she wore this one to work. The one day she wore it.
Yeah, I just wake up and he's like spraying stuff on me.
Sometimes I want her to wear it too, so she can get a perspective how the fragrance reacts on her skin and my skin. Because if I buy a $300 bottle, I want to see if she can wear it too, not just myself. Even though I'm gonna wear the heck out of it, but I want her to kind of wear it too.
Well, they're unisex.
Okay. So this one does have the note of pepper, jasmine, and vetiver. On my skin, I get a lot of the vetiver and I get some of the jasmine, but I do get a lot of pepper in this fragrance. The jasmine's there, but it's not the biggest note on my skin. The biggest note on my skin, I get a lot of that vetiver, and to me, it comes off opening fresh, and then later on, it just gets to this vetiver, and it's like kind of like it's nice, but it's kind of like off-putting, like to some people around me, like they didn't really too much like it, but everybody's not gonna like the fragrance you're wearing, so.
Yeah, this one hits me in like the back of the throat a little bit. I feel like we've been getting a lot of pepper fragrances lately, and that's not been my favorite because they do hit me in the back of the throat when I smell them, and I'm like,
too much. Now I've worn this and I got about a good 6 to 7 hours of longevity. I got about a good hour of projection. After that, I get whiffs of it, like it is a scent bubble around me, but it doesn't project out loud. Like the first hour, it is detectable, you can smell it. After that, it's closer to the skin, but when you're moving around and working, like when I work and stuff, and I sweat, I can still smell it off my skin. But after that hour, it's more closer to the skin after that. I don't know, how did it last on you, or how was it when you wore it?
It was, I think it was about 6 hours.
6 hours? Okay.
Stuff doesn't always last on me.
Okay, no problem.
I'm usually surprised when it does.
No problem. So that was Dark Lord by Kilian, and we have one more left.
Just throw it on the ground like the other one.
And the last one on the list is called Single Malt. It is one that they had exclusively had to London, and now it's in the United States, which is awesome. The notes we have whiskey, plum, and vanilla. And this one's a little more expensive. It's a 1.7 ounce. And this one goes for $320. And travel size is $220. So this one's a little bit more expensive. This was exclusive to London before it came to the United States. So that's pretty different. You know what I mean? So spray it and see if you like it. I do like this one, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna buy this one. I do like the name of it, but for that price tag, I don't know if I love it enough to buy a full bottle.
You like the alcoholic one.
So,
the one back on the back.
Yes, I do like vodka on the rocks a lot. Yes, that's my vodka rocks is one of my favorites. There you go. Let's see if you like this one.
You can smell it already.
Whiskey, plum, and vanilla.
Oh, I definitely get the whiskey.
Okay, very strong.
Lot.
Very strong.
I'm not a big whiskey fan, so like that is not like I'm like, ooh, whiskey. But if you like whiskey, you'll love this.
I wore this one a few times too. I got about a good 7 hours of longevity. That's what I could detect. It might last longer, but what I detected off my skin was like 7 hours-ish. And then I got about a good hour and a half of projection, which isn't too bad. It's not my favorite from the Kilian fragrances, but I'm happy I get to test out some of the fragrances that are spending money for all these, and I really don't like them. So
it's drying down to like the vanilla and the plum.
Okay. like
it has like a nice sweet finish, which is nice. But like that first hit is like boom, whiskey. So, but it is nice. It's interesting. I mean, very well named. Like very interesting.
Yeah. Like I said, the whole house had
like
nice
it.
fragrances. They're really nice, and they have stories behind each one of them, which is nice. If I would have to buy some Kilians down the road or have some other ones you should recommend, you should check out, ladies and gentlemen, I would say Moonlight in Heaven, which Dr. Fragrance is going to talk about on his channel here. And their Vodka on the Rocks. Definitely check that one out too. And then Don't Be Shy. That one's a good one too by Kilian. That one has the note of marshmallow in it too, which is pretty cool. I
They do
tested
a lot
that
of
one.
sweet,
They do
sweet
have a lot
stuff. Out of these ones, I would go Black Phantom, then Single Malt, then Dark Lord.
Okay, so I would
Like-
mine is almost the same as hers, but mine a little different. I would go Black Phantom, Dark Lord, and Single Malt last. So I would definitely So basically, if I had to buy one of these three, I would pick Black Phantom. It's my favorite one because I feel like I spray that one or two sprays, it lasts for 22, 23 hours on my skin, so I don't have to reapply it. That's the best you can pay for $295. You spray a fragrance on, you get the whole day's worth. That there's really no complaints. The only thing to complain about maybe is the price, but you're paying $300 for 22 hours of longevity. So think about it for a second. Is it really worth the money? I think it is. So
It lasts very long.
it does. I like to thank Dr. Fragrance for having me and my girlfriend on his channel. Definitely check out his stuff, and let's get back to his video, and he'll explain more. Bye.
So I actually also really love Black Phantom. I think it would be perhaps my top Kilian fragrance. It's the one that, at least for now, this is the one that I purchased. I do love this one a lot. I also get a lot of really great longevity and performance. This one is a beast mode fragrance. This easily lasts over 12 hours on my skin, and I don't get the best longevity out of a lot of fragrances, so this one is just really beautiful. I do love it. One of the best gourmands. But I'm going to talk about 3 different fragrances today, and I'm going to start that list off with Apple Brandy. Now this one is a New York exclusive, and it does smell a lot like apple brandy. So this one opens up with a beautiful, syrupy, boozy apple accord that does dry down into a much nicer, boozier, woodier fragrance. And ultimately, this is one that is very, very different from a lot of other fragrances, and I really love the unique factor that this one has. So I do like boozy fragrances, but this on top of it has this really unique apple brandy kind of a vibe. It's named very well, and it's composed very well for actually smelling like brandy. Now, this one is fairly versatile. I mean, I've worn it to work, but it's probably not the best idea, but it does do really well in a lot of situations. Definitely better for colder weather because it is fairly syrupy, especially in the opening. It's quite boozy, but I think this is one that's easy for relaxing, but you can wear it in more formal occasions, and definitely I think it's one that's really nice for dates as well because it is very sensual with that crisp, syrupy, boozy accord. Now, this one also has very good performance, so I do get 8 hours with this one, which I like. It has nice projection for the first few hours as well, and it just smells fantastic. One of the best boozy fragrances I've ever smelled, and definitely one of the best from Kilian. The second on my list is going to be Straight to Heaven Extreme. Absolutely love this one. From my understanding, it's a limited edition that's been discontinued, but I don't know that for sure. It would be terribly, terribly unfortunate because this is really, really good. This is everything to me that Straight to Heaven lacks. Now, it does have that super boozy opening that does smell like someone maybe poured rum on you or something, like straight out the bottle, but it's so beautiful with those dried fruits, and it has this very nice boozy accord that turns into a very, very nice woody dried fruit fragrance, and I really, really do love it. Now, the thing that's also amazing about it is it has really good performance. This one lasts a long time. I'm getting over 12 hours with this one, and my biggest complaint about Straight to Heaven is I only got a couple hours, and so that's really not enough when you're paying Kilian prices. You need not only a great smell, but you need performance, and this one performs amazingly, amazingly well. I absolutely love this fragrance. I think it's exactly everything that an extreme or intense version should be, and that is just a much more better version of the original fragrance. It has a stronger dried fruit note, and that woodiness is really, really nice there as well. And my top fragrance is going to be one that a lot of people don't talk about, and that is Criminal of Love by Kilian. This is a beautiful tobacco fragrance, and I love tobacco fragrances, and this one is a masterpiece in my opinion. It's done very, very well. So it opens up with this kind of bubblegummy red gum hubba bubba kind of vibe, which is actually very interesting, which then quickly gives away into an incense strong accord. And that gives it a bit of smokiness, and the patchouli mixes in to give it a little bit of earthiness as well. And then as this starts to dry down, the pipe tobacco comes to the front, and it's a nice, beautiful, dry pipe tobacco, and I really, really enjoy it. Very crisp, and there is accompanying that a nice rose. And what I actually like about the rose is that it's not overstated. Some people describe this as a bit of a muted rose, and that to me works so well with this fragrance because it just adds this sort of air of mystery along with it. And I think the idea, the concept of, some mobster guy, smoking cigars or smoking a pipe, drinking rum or something like that, really fits this fragrance really, really well. And I think it really does come across that way as this sort of really seductive, kind of gangster type vibe. This is a great fragrance, and it's one that I'm going to be looking into getting in the future. Now, this is a Russian exclusive, so do be careful if you're trying to find this one, because Russia is a little bit well known for having forgeries, and you don't want to get duped on this fragrance. Criminal of Love also has really interesting, really unique presentation that's based off a Fabergé egg. So while I do really love the typical Kilian presentation, this one does have something quite different, which makes it unique and interesting. So this is one I definitely want to pick up in the future. And if you get a chance to get your nose on it, make sure to do that. Anyways, guys, that's mine and Chris's top 6. don't forget to check out his channel and hit that like and subscribe button down below. Leave a comment down below on your top 3 Kilian fragrances. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video.